Let it go. Let it go. Quit letting the devil beat you over the head and admit that you didn't pray, but lift up your hands and say today is a new day. I said, oh God! He's real, brother. He's real. Rejoice, children. We come here to celebrate this lady's life. Rejoice. Go home today and pull up the Crucifixion and read upon how bad it was back in them days to be crucified. They say when they would throw back and they whip you, when they would pull him back, them bones would stick into the meat, and when they pull it back, they rip the meat from off his back. They say that your meat on that man's back was hanging off him, and it's like a ribbon on a present, that the skin, the hide was just hanging off his back, that you could literally see the muscles. They slapped him, they beat him, they spit on him, they done about everything imaginable. And they took that big old crown, and anything I'm talking about him was thorns. Look it up. They was that long, children, and they pressed that down on his head. Not only did they press it down, but they took a stick or a cane or whatever they called them back then, and they began to beat him, driving that down into his head. Children, you don't know what the people talk about a migraine. You ain't never had no migraine. It ain't like Jesus Christ paid on the cross. They said when they hung, the way they hung them, they pulled them out, stretched them out as far as they could stretch them. And the way it was done, they couldn't breathe. And the only way they could breathe, they called it the mercy seat. They had a little thing at the bottom of the cross. And when they need, they'd hang there and slump over, and then they'd go as long as they could. And then they'd put their feet on that mercy seat, and they'd lift themselves up so they could suck air. You imagine that man beat, unrecognizable, and then stretched out, and he'd say, and he'd take that breath, and he'd hold it just as long as he could, and then he'd had to take another, and he did it because he loved you and I today. Not that he done anything wrong, but because you and I have sinned.
Dorothy's race is run. I'm sure David misses his mama. She was a good old soul, and the Bible said it's appointed unto man once to die.
Yeah, that chili's hot. It's good though.
That woman, Judy's sister, makes some good chili. I love her chili. After I started eating that, I'm spoiled when it comes to chili. If I want hot dogs, I'll make Rosie make me some chili. So make me some, and when she makes it, she'll make enough to where I can put it in freezer bags, and I'll put it in the freezer and freeze it, and then I've got chili whenever I want a hot dog, and then when I run out, I'll call her and say, hey, make me some chili.